You go into Easter, obviously 2 games back to back. How do you look at? Do you have to look at one at a time, or can you look at the pair?
I think you have to take the first one, as and concentrate on that. But in the back of our minds, we're looking at the short turnaround, and maybe we have to freshen things up with 3 or 4 players on Monday. But let's get Friday out of the way first.
And obviously, you go to Yeovil, who were the first team that you beat in the Football League. How much does that just sort of help? Because you've done the double over a couple of teams this season.
I don't think there's any bearing on it, really. I think seems like an awful long time ago now. So yeah, I think both teams have changed drastically. Influx of players in both sets of squads. So it'll be a different game. We're expecting a tough game. We're both scrapping away to stay in the league. So we're going to go there full of hope and confidence and try and get a result.
It's a strange one because you might already have enough points, depending on what teams below you do, but obviously you'll want to keep winning and get yourself safe as soon as possible. That's
correct. Yeah, we want to get a couple of wins as quick as we can, and trying to make sure that it's extremely difficult for the teams around us to match that points tally.
When you've got wins, you've tended to get runs of wins. How much momentum can beating Mansfield give you?
Well, I don't know about giving us that, but it can give us confidence, which then gives you a chance of getting another result and then building the momentum. So, we can't be any worse off for that game last week. It should stand us in good stead. We played quite well, and if we can play like that on Friday, we have a chance to win the game.
What chance of Christian Doidge being back involved? Obviously, you've shown that you can win without him.
Yeah, Christian's fit, so whether he starts, remains to be seen.
One of those nice problems. I mean, because it's so busy at the moment, does that then sort of influence your thinking, maybe?
Maybe, but what it does, it gives us a chance to utilise the squad. We know Christian's ready, and we can look at Friday, we can look at Monday.
What sort of a character is he while he's been injured? I mean, I expect him to be the model professional, but it's been so long since he's had an injury and missed games that I'm not really sure how he reacts.
Yeah, he's been devastated. He's been desperate to get out and help his teammates, but it was a niggly little injury, and not a good injury, and he's been restless and wanted to get back, but we've had to make sure he was ready. But he's ready now and ready to help the team.
How encouraging is it that not just the team's won without him, but they've found a way to win without him, because you've got different types of characters up front of late, haven't you, in Ruben and also Tav? Yeah, but you can't rely on one man, and we have to find different ways to win, and we did that on Saturday. We ground a victory out. We had to be really compact and resolute. So the rest of the boys have got to make sure they can live without Christian. There'd been a run of away games where you conceded a few goals. How much is the emphasis on make sure you don't concede, and if you don't concede, at least you get a point? Yeah,
that's always the case. We don't want to concede a goal, and it gives the other team momentum. So we want to stay in the game like we did last week as long as we can, and then build on that, get a foothold in the game, and hopefully that gives you that platform to go and win it.
We spoke about Christian. Everyone else okay?
Yeah, Rawson is back as well, so we have a full complement to pick from.
And actually, at this stage of the season, that's just a fantastic place to be in, isn't it?
Full credit to the sports science and the physio department for getting everyone ready, yeah.
You had a meet the fans evening last night. What were your thoughts coming out of that? Because obviously, not many people who are normal fans get the chance to ask the manager questions.
Yeah, I'm open. Anybody can ask what they want, and my door's always open. It's just next door, and people are entitled if they want to come and see me. But it was good. It was a good forum. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers.
Mark, mentioning the forum there was talk of eventually getting ahead of recruitment in. Is there any further on that? Are there sort of targets you're looking at?
No, we want to get safe first, Ash. It's something we've spoken about, myself and the chairman. And once we're hopefully safe, we can interview 3 or 4 candidates and make sure we get the right one.
Yeah, it's something a lot of clubs have now, isn't it, in football?
I think look, is it a chief scout? It's somebody that can take a little bit of pressure off me and make sure we get the recruitment right and sign the right players.
Yeah. Looking ahead to Yeovil, for people that don't remember the Yeovil game here, what sort of team are Yeovil? What will be their threats?
They're quite young, got a lot of Premier League, young players, very exciting at times, and be a tough game.
Yeah. Darren Way was here on Saturday, so he clearly was doing his homework.
That's right. He's a hard-working manager, Darren. He's works really hard. You know, he was a little terrier as a player, and that spirit carries through into his team. And you know, they're a hard-working team. It'd be a tough game for us.
Yeah. You said the other week you wanted 2 wins from the last 8. You've got one of those wins. Is it 1 win and that's it? You're safe?
I think it'd make it difficult for the other teams, but we want to try and get more than that. We want to get as many points as we can.
Yeah, and Chesterfield below you are proving now that they found a little bit of form.
Yeah, they were probably the best team we've played. So I fully expect them to get out of it.